Hello there, and welcome back to Yggdra Union! Now this is an exciting map. It's the moment I've been waiting for since map 1. It's the map where the tutorial finally ends, and we'll get access to card skills. The second core mechanic of the game.
Amid the chaos at Felina's lakeside, apart from the Undine's spite towards the royal army and the bandits taking advantage of the confusion, an imperial army presence could be seen as well. Would Embellia be an enemy or an ally? To ascertain Queen Emelone's true intentions, the royal army headed to the Aqua Palace to seek an audience. However, Ishine's unit was blocking the only bridge to Florend Island, the location of the Aqua Palace, located in the water capital of Elise. As Ishine and her Undine forces drew their weapons, the royal army realized they had no choice but to fight.
Elise, the water capital. Battlefield number 7.
So, that's Queen Emelone's Aqua Palace.
How are we getting there? It's not like we can just swim.
Can we secure the bridge?
Looks like we'll have to.
General Ishine! It's those humans again!
Fie on them! Do they intend to pass through here? Under no circumstances will we let them through. Queen Emelone is our last hope. We shall protect her with our lives!
Yes, ma'am!
Victory! Secure the bridge to Florend. Now, because all of our enemies are Undines, we have a good chance to use the Fur Code. Granted, Durant does not get any stats from this. However, he does get the Void Ice skill, which will allow him to tank the Undine's aggressive state. As for Millenor, he's perfectly fine with the Silver Moon. Is there any reason to equip anything else? Not really. And lastly, we have Yggdra, who won't be fighting because it's all Undines, so we can remove the Steel Corsair from the map. And instead, I'll give her the Imperial Warfare 3 for defense, just in case. Hey, the hairband. Right, the Steel Persona. Steel Persona is the item we got from Silva, and it grants the Evade Panic effect, which prevents you from being panicked when you get hit by a critical hit, which is a terrible effect, especially when there is the Iron Choker, which evades criticals entirely, because when you get critical hit, you still lose your head unit, which is terrible, so the Evade Panic skill does not matter in the slightest. Now, where is Nietzsche? As for Nietzsche, is there any reason to equip her with anything? I could give her the Steel Corsair. How close is she away from a level up? Because she will get stronger. Still far away. Block counter. Yeah, I think I'll let her keep her color spear. Although the hairband gives instant charge, but we won't be needing that one. This is fine. We heal Durant a bit. since he will be fighting. And everything looks good to me. We're ready to go. Hey, Glowy Claw has a lot of power. And I will be bringing it because it's a good card if you intend to use assassins. And we'll get an assassin character later in the game. And she is pretty good. That's another thing. Classes are gender locked, so all assassins are female. And all Valkyries are female, all fencers are male, all bandits are male. Which is a very funny thing. But there is at least one gender per weapon type in this game, normally. Banish, Mind Change. This will actually be a very funny card. Ace Guard! Oh man. I want to level up all these cards. But I really want Ace Guard as well. Well, it will have to be sacrificed. Although Bracelet is useless on this map. Anyway, let's start the map and see the card skills.
We have to beat the enemies guarding the bridge. Let's go!
Up ahead is Florand, where Queen Emelone resides. Princess, are you not tired from the constant fighting? No, I'm fine. It's regrettable, but I've become used to it. Yeah, she's starting to look like a pro. You defeated that Ortega bandit, like it was nothing. I think she's ready for special moves. Then, I will instruct you on using skills. First, the necessary conditions. The ace type of the card picked at the turn start, and the union leader's weapon type must be identical. If that condition is not met, you cannot use the skill. I picked the Holy Sword, so... if I pick a card with sword icon on it, Banish shall suffice. Then on that turn, I become the union leader, everybody can use the skill. Exactly. For future reference, units that can become the ace glow. So there needn't be any doubt as to the candidates. Understand? Thank you. Now, I'll tell you how to use these skills you've set up. Skills are used in battle, but you can only use skills when the gauge is full. You can either wait for it to fill up or use passive mode. When it fills up, take a good look at the gauge. You should see either an OK or charge icon. That tells you which control type the skill is. There's a difference between controlling OK and charge? You got it. First, I'll explain the OK type. For the OK type, just press the B button to initiate it. The skill effect will be active until the skill gauge is depleted. Our current card of the OK type is Shield Barrier. Charge. Yes, OK type. When the gauge reaches 0%, the skill ends automatically. So if you want to end it early, press the B button again. Press B button to use, press again to stop. I understand. Alright, now on to charge type skills. When you press the A button, the charge gauge appears. As you hold A button down, the gauge will fill up. When it's full, let go to use the skill. Once you use it, though, the gauge will reset. Hold the A button to charge, and let go when full, right? Now you're getting it. I should be able to handle it, I feel. Princess, some skills have specific conditions. No one with me can use Steel, for example. You can see the details at the card's status screen. It may be prudent to check them when you have time. I understand. I'll take it one step at a time. Now, we can use Banish, as Yggdra said. These are Undine's wielding lances, so that is a terrible idea. Instead, we want to use a Orlan's card. Now, Blizzard is a candidate, for example. And I can check the information by pressing the X button. And it deals ice damage to the enemy. And the Undines are immune to ice, so it is a terrible skill card to use. Instead, I will go with Steel, which can only be used by Mjolnir. Here in the card description, you can always check which unit can use which card. So Steel is exclusive to Mjolnir, but Blizzard, Banish, and similar elemental attack cards are usable by everyone. So let's go with Steel and set up an attack. I could let Mjolnir handle the entirety of the Undine solo, but I do want to let Durant have some fun as well, since he now has the Void Ice skill, and he'll be able to handle the Undines pretty well. Even better than Nietzsche, in fact. I won't let you pass! Out of the way! Now, because Steel has 12 movement, it has very low skill gauge at the start, but Mjolnir with 3 tech should still give me enough time to use... to still have enough skill gauge to use Steel. And Ishin here has the Brave Ring, which boosts morale when morale is low. So I really want to steal this item right now and remove the item from her, so that she will not recover morale when she's low. So, time to showcase our first skill.
Alright, here we go!
This is why we have the option to go passive, so that we can charge the skill gauge.
There!
And in fact, lowering our battle affinity works in our advantage, since Ishen won't be instantly defeated, and we'll be able to use this card skill.
Don't come prying to me now!
There we go! Shout of the wind that snatches on! Even the treasure of the gods!
Got it!
The item is stolen! That means we now have this item in our inventory, and Ishine no longer has it equipped. And the importance of stealing items is that we can also lower stats of the buff units. So for example, Ishine, that previously had 3 gen, now has only 2 gen, which means that she will lose more morale when defeated.
Get lost!
And the item steal also helps us deal a little bit more damage. Around 10%, I think. Now that we know what those numbers means right now.
I challenge you!
And we get to see Durant. With the Void Ice, the Undines do nothing to him. And, unlike Nietzsche, he can go aggressive, since he does not get the Ice element when going aggressive. Hold the Ancient Pact, heal by enemies fade with ice. Void Ice. This is why we gave him the Fur Coat item. I received 0 damage from the card skill.
Stand your ground!
And the same will apply to Nietzsche, but not Mjolnir or Yggdra. Actually, I will go a little bit passive.
Good!
I want to steal the medallion. Simply for the fun of it.
Let's finish it!
Let's see if I get it.
you? Why you? Don't come playing to me
Maybe.
now!
These are the Wind Demon.
Got it!
Now, you are able to speed up card animations in case they get
There!
a bit too tiresome, too quick,
Why
or
you?
too long, rather. And that is by simply using the R button.
Why you? Get lost!
Win as expected. Wow, that's a lot of damage for 50% defense.
Let us
And
go
Durant's turn.
through.
Durant cannot use the steel card, so that's why you don't see it on the
Stand your
Top left.
ground.
the card icon. The other way of speeding up card animations is with this option on the menu, but come on, it's your first time playing the game. Let's enjoy them a little bit. Especially since we finally got to them right now. I currently have no reason why I want to pick them up.
Good.
We cannot back down either. And of course, the other reason why I chose Durant for this union is because he can go aggressive. Unlike Nietzsche, who can't. But then again, going aggressive, staying normal with Nietzsche would have been a norm. Hey, the water froze! Touch is the effect of the Undine's Diamond Dust. That skill changes standing water into ice. My goodness! Ah, I suppose you have never seen an entire lake freeze over. This will affect our strategy, so I should explain somewhat. Ice is a temporary geographic feature when water freezes. Indeed, that's how chemistry works. When this happens, we can move on formerly impassable land. Oh, how useful! However, by noon the next day, the ice will melt and revert to water. Wait a minute. What happens to us if we are standing on it at the time? Unfortunately, we will sink to the bottom. Really? Quite so. Please be careful when moving about on ice. Me with my big armor and horse will die instantly. And I move Nietzsche up a bit. And the other thing about the ice terrain is that it gives a minus 10% defense, or rather a minus 10% penalty. So that means your attacks will deal 10% extra damage against all units on ice. So Silva was right. These Undines are really speeding up to their deaths when their card skill has such negative effects on them. No more water terrain, so no more water combat. So me and Radurans should pick them up quite easily. That's open information.
I'm not going down!
Yep, I stole the medallion from her, so no reason to use the card skill. I think I will simply go for directly from these two.
Get lost!
Undefeated, no more defense.
Don't fall behind.
Undefeated, no more defense. This is the special effect from Undines. Instead of using the Blizzard skill, they use the Diamond Dust skill. Which at first I thought it was a typo, but no, it is intended. They are the only ones capable of using Diamond Dust instead of Blizzard. Everyone else will use Blizzard. such as Durant, Milan, or Yggdra. But Nietzsche can freeze up water terrain, which is something that can sometimes be used in a strategic matter.
Good!
We cannot back down either. This is also why I wanted to train up those cards early, for when we finally get to use their strong effects. And this is why I wanted to seal those medallions. Ishin is alone, but she's on port terrain, so... Now... My chain would be really funny, but I think I'll showcase Shield Barrier. The other type of card skill. These guys aren't kidding around. Those crowd warriors of water will not let us pass easily. These foes share one of our strong points, like us. They can use skills when their rage rate is at max. We should be aware of what card the enemy is using as well. Also, the enemy has no ace type. That means, as long as the card conditions are fulfilled, they can use the skill, no matter who the union leader is. That's a pain. We'd better stay focused. Know thine enemy, know thyself, and you'll never lose. Understanding his abilities is the first step towards victory. What a pain. Well, it's better than getting turns, I guess. Indeed it is. In fact... How much... Do I simply fit the Undine, or... Yeah, if I simply fit this Undine, then Nietzsche can handle Ishian right here. Nietzsche and Durant can handle Ishian with their Void Eyes skill.
Alright, here we go!
And since Shield Barrier has low movement, that means I can get to the skill much more easily. Now I press A, stage wielding, the Holy Scepter of War. Let thy light shield the weak. Ashahati's Shield Barrier will protect us. As long as Shield Barrier is active, I will not receive any damage, so this is pretty much a guaranteed 10 HP win. Hence why Shield Barrier is one of the best, if not the best, card in the game. And of course, since it has no ace type, it can be used by absolutely anyone. Another strong point of the card, as opposed to steal. Do I move Durant all the way over here? Or Nietzsche? No, Nietzsche in case I let her stay there. Please move! Tater, you're one of them! I won't let you pass! And I end my turn. Ishin should attack Nietzsche. Yep. But it's fine, because they both have Void Eyes, and Ishian is not in water terrain, nor ice. Now we still Shield Barrier. I use it. Shahari the Protector. Or of the card, Shield Barrier. Will bring us to defense. It is not a great move since... Well, there... Ishine will go aggressive soon enough. And this is when I cancel my skill. Because she deals no damage. And I am back to 49%, which is exactly what I wanted to have for Durant. But that's one important strategy for using Shield Barrier. You can store charge for your next unit to use. Also, Ishine and the enemy general will always use their card skill whenever they reach max gauge, resetting back to 0. So even though they build up their skill gauge passively, since they have no control over it and they will always use the card, you can use such thing against them. I can use the aggressive state 1 in order to Void Ice, and I can use the Void Ice skill in order to completely negate the card skill. Low luck. And now that the head has fallen, I cannot use the skill. Nor can I go aggressive. How sad. Void Ice still works. So this won't be such a big loss. Let the world freeze over. Now, what is my strongest card? Don't want to train up Revolution a bit. Ritual. Maybe train Banish or Slay. There is no reason to use Banish since Yggdra is a sword user, I don't have a rod user. Sanctuary can only be used at noon. I think it's nighttime. Revolution is exclusive to Yggdra, but he may be fighting. Nah, but that's not a good move since I don't want to fight with Yggdra, but just in case.
Alright, here we go!
And of course, I already know how this ends.
Like you! There!
I can easily hit Ishin. I can't go passive with... can't go aggressive with Nietzsche. And Durant should defeat her. Yeah.
Stand your ground! Good!
We cannot back down either. With that, Ishine goes down. Or not.
Here I come!
No, I'd go full aggressive. Because I cannot use revolutions since I started the union with Leonor. Now this card will actually deal damage. However, it cannot defeat an opponent instantly. So even though it can deal damage, it will only leave Yggdra at half HP. And she would still win.
Thank you, everyone!
So it turns out moving Yggdra there was still the right move. Taking good advantage of the bad penalty. Level up for Nietzsche. And she now has 3 attack. Exactly what I wanted and why I left her with the cards here.
Queen Emelone, please, forgive my weakness. For the sake of the Undeeds, I wish you luck.
And since we stole the item, nothing is dropped. Like this. We have secured the bridge! Successfully lowered the bridge.
Let us proceed. Queen Emelone! The royal army has reached the sandbank!
So, they have come.
Queen Emelone, I am Yggdra of Phantazinia. Please lay down your weapons. This battle is meaningless.
Princess Yggdra, I expected you would say that. You use justice as a shield to excuse your actions against us. But we Undines act according to our own sense of justice. Tell me, is there anything that separates the two of us?
You slaughter the innocent. I seek only peace between us.
You humans stole our treasure, our lifeblood, our only means of survival. As royalty, you should understand full well. A leader has a duty, a sacred trust, to protect one's people, no matter the cost.
But
That child is Sheen. Her only wish, as she told me, I will save you and everyone.
Ishin? You mean the one we just...
She was a kind girl who thought of nothing but her own people. She is not the only one. I cannot let such people perish. It would be unjust. We have talked around the matter for too long. As Queen of the Undines, my decision is final. Now come, humans.
Defeat Queen Emelone. Just as she said, defeating a unit doesn't always result in them retreating. Named characters can actually die, such as Ishin right there.
So much for negotiations, huh? Looks like we've got no choice.
The Undines have everything to lose. They cannot surrender.
Is fighting the only way?
We too must fight for our survival, Princess. For the sake of the people of Paltina.
Here they come!
Sadly, it does not change to noontime, since I wanted to visit this village. And I do not want to keep any unit here on ice terrain. What card shall I use? Mind change would be funny. Not a card I use often, and I won't be using it often, but although I can simply move Durant all the way over here and Mitzi over here, that will require 3 plus 3 plus 2, that's 8, plus 4, that's 12. I will need steel, which I don't want to use, so I will simply settle for attacking the Undine from here. Which will require 3 plus 2, 5, plus 2, 7. Any good card with 7? No. I guess I'll turn up Banish a little bit. How can you side with the humans against your family? Nietzsche just wants to get back at the Transmayagem for my sister's sake. Then leave us alone. Go away. How can you side with the humans? We're meant to be like family. Nietzsche's sorry. And yep, we'll finally get to use that newly acquired free attack stat. Sadly no card skills, but Void Eyes should carry us to victory. And I want to use Durant and Nietzsche in this engagement, since they are rather low on levels, as opposed to me and Earth, who will normally always be ahead. Nietzsche's gotta do this.
I challenge you!
I just remembered. Because I played this game when I was a teenager, whenever I hear the name Nietzsche, I don't think of the philosopher, psychologist Friedrich Nietzsche. Instead, I think of this girl right here. The young girl who is an undine. Which is quite a contrast.
Stand your ground! Good!
Not doing much damage. Yep, everything is on fourth. Well, at least these three. This Undine, and Emelone. And I end my turn. You die at the hands, traitor. And Void Eyes turns a losing matchup into a winning one. Almost a wipeout.
Don't fall behind!
Offense is the best defense.
Stand your ground!
Ha! Funny enough, Durant doesn't have the attack yet.
Good!
So that should change once he levels up. I was wrong. Failed to attack. Now, it's time for... Go one Sanctuary. The answer is no. I want to keep my shield barrier. I'll be using Sanctuary next time. Because I want to get, you know, defensive terrain and visit this village. I keep track of the Undine's movements from here. If they go on the march, I send a warning signal to the town. I also notify the vigilantes. And this is what I want to do, but first let's visit the other two villages. With Nietzsche. Penetrai village. Traitor, you don't belong here. Our lives and property weren't enough? You want our land too? These all the fault of the humans who stole our treasure. We'll fight the humans until the day we die. And here. Please, stop fighting! We really didn't want to fight you. The Undines have always despised war. Queen Emelone always said, if death is our destiny, we must accept it gracefully. But some Undines refuse to settle for such a fate. Their queen, she couldn't ignore the people's demands. Deep down, Her Majesty is prepared to give her life. Nietzsche, Peter is in your hands now. Take care. Everyone. Man, those are some heavy words for such a young child. I cannot let you pass. It pains my heart to harm you, but we cannot stop here. Are you prepared to face me, Royal Knight? By my pride as a Royal Knight, I accept your challenge. We can start doing some damage on Emelone, but... First, I want to clear up this entire quadrant right here. And let them freeze the ice again. So that at least those two will start taking more damage on retaliation.
I challenge you!
Now, Grant does get 62, so Nietzsche should get around 40 or so. So go a bit aggressive, so that she will have full shield barrier on her turn.
Good!
You cannot back down either. Another thing curious about Nietzsche and Undines is the sprite of their head unit. Normal Undines have the normal colors are blue, but Nietzsche, being a special character, a playable character, he gets a unique color scheme. Turn water into ice. And we can see Nietzsche's color. He has bright pink hair and a orange tail, which matches her art. And with that, we should win at 4 HP. Once again, a bit of rage until 52. Already picking up animations, but I don't know what will happen. No damage. Here's the reason why I wanted to want a Nietzsche on the Vanguard. So there's no damage from the ice attack, which Yggdra would. In fact, this Undine on water terrain with the Blizzard attack may be able to defeat Yggdra. Maybe. Because Blizzard is a rather strong attack. Terrible charge. Oops. I didn't want to do that. I can cancel it. And wait until the Undine uses her skill. Avoid the attack, and this way I don't want to always speed up in order to time my skill activation correctly. And with proper skill usage and skill gauge management, any losing matchup can be turned into a win. This is the power of cards. Queen Emelone. And actually, I want to put Yggdra right here. For a very special reason, which we'll soon see. My people's fates depend on it. And look at Emelone's head unit. He also has unique colors in order to match her unique portrait. Gray hair and a more bluish rather than teal tail. But the same goes for Durant. He also has a special photo palette with his brown horse and green armor. Supposedly the generic knight who was just defeated.
Good.
I must train harder. That's what he says when he barely wins. Shield up. Save some gauge for Durant. This map is very straightforward. Make good use of your bullet ice skill and you get to experiment with your cards a bit. And this time it's Durant's time to use feedback. And go aggressive for the remaining one.
Good.
Down she goes. Please disband the struggle at once! To surrender is death. Your terms are unacceptable. And I knew this would happen.
Princess, someone is approaching from the rear.
One of the nasty surprises of the game, which, my advantage, I already know they will happen.
Those aren't Imperial troops. Who the devil are they?
That's the royal army the Empire's got a bounty on, huh?
Now's our chance, boss! We're in for a fat payday!
Sounds good to me. Come on!
We're fighting a hunter during daytime. Huh. He wanted to go for Yggdra but couldn't. Anyway, this is why I reserved the usage of the seal card and why I put Mjolnir back, so that he can attack Meiser and steal his item. He has 4 luck, so there is no way to get his item other than defeating him using the 4-leaf clover we got, or with the steel card, steal his item, get it. For free. Well, almost free. I ignored it, but the gem from last map gives Mjolnir a perfect 3 across the board. Anyway, here's Go Steel. What the? Who are you? You're not from the Royal Army. Never mind me. Who are you? And I will put Yggdra here because the enemy does not want to go into ice tiles, since they know that they will thaw out and turn into water tiles at some point and kill them. Here is Meiser. It's It's evening, so he's not strong.
Don't come crying to me now!
The shadow of the wind that snatches all. Even the treasure of the gods. I know I'm saying it wrong, it's shadow of the wind that snatched us all, but that's how I always read it. And with that, the item is stolen and in fact it reduces his stock by 1 stage, 1 star, which will make it stealable once he's defeated.
Get lost!
Ish. Jeez Louise. Reduce to hot pelt. The strength of Mineral for you. And it's the reason why I wanted him back here instead of feeding the Undines. Besides experience, of course. How do you like that? That really hurt! Now, the other thing about Miser is that he will normally retreat if you bring him down to around 1/3 of his health, 1/3 of his morale, so you don't always have to hit him, and if you don't hit him and don't steal his item, it is gone forever. Let's get some items. In fact, can I just... Two and two? No. I don't want this. Ah! This is... an Aquarius gem. There is one item here and one item here that I want to get, but... I shall wait a little bit. I want this Undine to defeat herself on me. So I will do this. I will the Undine defeat herself on me. Oops. I'm simply autoplay it. And down she goes. Queen Emelone. With that we get another medallion, which is nice. And now that it's no longer noontime, Miser no longer holds a big advantage. So he should lose this. He will most likely get an attack on. That's good. I mean, Thunderbolt. He who strikes like lightning, let thunder roar from thy fingers! 1 tech against 3 gen, 3 tech against 3 gen means he deals exactly 1 damage. You can always check how cards work on the menu. In this case, we see that lightning damage is done to enemy when Miser uses his Thunderbolt skill. The strength of the card is his tech, which is 3, plus 1 minus enemy gen. Hence why he did 1 damage, and why this is the first time we see any damage done from skill cards this map. Which is funny considering how many times Undines have used Blizzard. Or Diamond Dust rather. The other effect that Thunderbolt has is Paralysis, which only applies as long as Miser has tech equal or higher than enemy's gen. Which he does. 3 tech against 3 gen. That means we are paralyzed. Similarly, our steel card only works as long as we have tech equal or higher than enemy's gen. Which we do, and normally Leonor will always have enough tech stat to steal from the enemies. But here we finally get to see the gen and tech stat at play. The way they work not only for offense and defense in charges, but also offense and defense in card effects. Leonor should maybe win. No, he loses. Unfortunate. It's electric. Status damage. That's also another effect from the Thunderbolt card. Whenever an offensive card inflicts a status ailment, whenever an enemy inflicts a status ailment on you, it will deal 10% extra damage. Nothing we can do. We can't use Sanctuary. We could use Mind Change. We could train out Blizzard. I want to train out Mind Change. Go over here. Ooh, these are good for you. Neat. It smells good too. Nietzsche is really smelling all these herbs, huh? I can't pick it up this turn, so I will simply do it next turn. Look at what I want of those guys. My fellow Undine brethren. Mirror was right. She is a tough cookie. Anyway, we finally get to see the Mind Change effect. Which... how do I see the card effect? Right, card list. You can always check the effect of our cards. If enemy is same size or gender, same size and gender, then we can use this card effect to make the enemy join us in battle. Which is really funny, but also very strict. Actually, it will be noontime, but I can afford this. Hey, are you the princess finally? Hey, are you the princess? Finally, a bit of luck. Are you with the Empire? If so, I shall strike you down. Isn't, but we want to ensure your defeat. It does not matter if Yggdra gets paralyzed.
Alright, here we go!
I want to use Mind Chain because I don't use this card often and it has this very funny effect. Oops, missed the chant. King Goddess, born with a single wing. With imperfection lies ever-changing hearts. Hopefully I still remember the chant. And 3 tech against 1 gen. Only managed to steal so many units. Because I was relative full health. I can't go over 8 HP.
Why you? Get lost!
But it's fun to see this very unique card because it's effectively a life drain effect. Steal help from the enemy and give it to yourself. And it was the correct decision.
Here I come!
Now Yggdra gets to defeat him. And he will be paralyzed.
Thank you, everyone!
And to regroup. Crap! I'm out of here! And this move was terrible for my part because Yggdra is standing on ice terrain. Anti-paralysis prevents her from moving. So I will die next turn. Oh man. Do we want to see the game over screen? Yeah, I think it will be funny. Just watch what happens. Emelone attacks. Life Lane. Twin goddesses, each born with a single wing. With imperfection, lies ever-changing hearts. Don't the Royal Guard, body does not matter.
Don't fall behind! Good!
Here it comes. Or the first game over. I didn't want to hurt you. There's no need to hold back, child. Always do your best. Game sealed. The ice has melted. Father, mother, I couldn't avenge your deaths. Death of a heroine. Princess Yggdra died in battle. Yggdra died fighting Queen Emelone at Florence. The royal army was annihilated. First game over screen. Were such a silly mistake. But that shows you how brutal the game can be. Anyway, I will make use of the save state in order to retry that turn. And I will do the same, but without Yggdra this time.
Alright, here we go!
This time, I will let myself be a little bit more beaten up. Like that.
Don't come crying to me now!
I should steal 2 HP with this one. Bit greedy, but that's how I want to play it.
Why you get lost?
And even though it did not defeat him, it should still run away on his turn. Pick up the Embellia mint. Nietzsche here. And... no, I can do it. Or can I? No, I can't. It's my turn. Once again, twin goddesses, each born with a single wing. With imperfection lies ever-changing hearts. You're 1 HP, but that's more than enough. Especially because she goes back to 0 and Nietzsche has 3 attack against 2. I will find the gem! That's another thing that characters sometimes do. They have these tiny little special dialogues depending on the map, circumstance, and characters. It's always fun to see.
Don't fall behind! Good!
And this time, Miser should retreat. Not? Guess I was wrong. Normally he retreats. I know for a fact that on later maps he retreats when he's defeated. I guess it works differently the first time you encounter him.
Don't come playing to me now!
Nonetheless, here comes Mind Change. It should steal 3 HP from him. 4 in fact! Back to full. The amount of life drain Mind Change does is a bit random.
Get lost!
But this is a reliable way of countering bow units when they charge at you. Now, finally, we get to see what Sanctuary does. But first, Aquapala Spring. Hey, there's something here! Ooh, pretty! Does Mjolnir reach? No. Your Majesty. Good, Nietzsche. I can see the resolve in your eyes. I do not condemn you. If the path you walk requires you to defeat me, so be it. Nietzsche will find that gem. I'm so sorry. And we also get to use water terrain to our advantage. Only for this engagement. I won't get to use Sanctuary. Not enough time. Water combat is too strong.
I challenge you!
But we'll get the chance. And I want to use it once I reach 1 HP. Which I might not. Right there. I begin charging it. And release. Maiden of the Sacred Sanctuary! Grant weary soldiers a moment of peace! What this card does is that it heals you in proportion to your tech stat. So I recover 3 HP when I use it. So that means 1.5 units. So it's basically a healing card. Hence why it's one of my favorite cards. Even though it has the strict restriction of only being usable at noon. No more water. Also, let's look at Emelone, which I haven't done. It has 3 gen, 2 attack, 3 tech, and 3 lock. And she drops the Gungnir with the skill time twice heal. This does is that it doubles the time that OK type of cards last, or rather shield barrier. It lasts twice as long. Hence why this is a very strong item and currently useless on Emelone since she has the Blizzard card. No mercy even on my own. It's still funny to see that love can be so fleeting. That's 3 luck for you. Emelone? Fate can be so cruel. It is not playing nice today. Anyway. Flame or Blizzard? I want to train up... Or Bloico. I want to train up Blizzard, since it has more power. And like this, it's fine to defeat her with Nietzsche or Milner, who also have 3 luck.
I challenge you!
Obviously, I won't be using Blizzard. Icy immunity and all that. But it's funny that I can, in theory, use it. Oh, right! The reason why Blizzard is actually a good card is because it doesn't have an additional effect, a status ailment. Instead, it's your tech +2 minus enemy gen. So it deals a lot of damage instead of a status ailment. And of course, it can be used by Nuant or Nietzsche.
Good!
That's why I consider it a good card, all things considered. Even though it has the big disadvantage of turning water into ice for Nietzsche, it's still worthwhile to use with everyone else. Good card twice, huh? That's not what Gungnir does, but it is pretty funny. Does she go down? No. That's why we brought Milner.
Alright, here we go!
Here it's now. In fact, just for fun. He's immune to Blizzard, of course, but I want to see the spell for non-Undines. Oh, coffin of ice! Feeling away anguish. Invited with a bitter eulogy. You can see it's Blizzard instead of Diamond Dust, because it's not used by Undines. There is no ancient pact to uphold.
Get lost!
Accept my defeat. Justice prevailed, Water Queen Emelone annihilated.
Ah, Princess Yggdra, we have injured so many humans. All for what?
But you and the Undines are not at fault.
You are so kind, so quick to forgive. Do not let your kindness become a weakness. The weak are the first to perish. We are fated to die. As their queen, I shall lead the way.
Queen Emelone! No.
I suppose this solves the problem of the Undine attacks.
Yeah, it's a real winner of a solution.
I was told as a child, and have believed ever since, justice lies with the Holy Sword. But this... is this justice?
Princess.
Hey, I did need that attack. And we get Gungnir and 4 medallions. And the Thunderbolt card, which, as we saw before, it is quite strong for bow units because not only does it deal damage, but it also locks unit into place, which can be used to force them into a disadvantageous union. Pretty strong card. Too bad we don't have a bow user. And it has the following chant. He who strikes like lightning, let thunder roar from thy fingers. So we can always read the chant for new cards right here on the new cards obtained description. And
Our supplies are restocked. We can leave any time, Princess.
All right. Thank you.
So, where to next?
I had thought to go north, over the Lenacy Mountains.
Right on the border of Paltina.
The mountains are known to be steep and very dangerous. Consequently, the Empire won't expect an attack on that front. Their defenses are sure to be insufficient to stop us.
Catch him off guard, huh?
The people of the capital are waiting. To the north it is.
now, save. That was quite a map. Queen Emelone left us with such harrowing words. But at least, with Niche in our party, hopefully we'll find the Transmedia Gem and save the Undines from extinction. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.